Access denied.
They just seem to be showing you a lot of love, Ganyu. I knew there was a reason you were a base favorite. You know, there's that awkward feeling when you're running two different things at the same time, but you don't know which one to start with and how to switch off. Fortunately for you guys, I don't have that problem. What's up, YouTube? My name is SharpTheBoy. Welcome back to more Genshin Impact. Last time we got started on Ito's quest, and we got started on more. Well, that was surprisingly easy, and this intro got slightly awkward. But last time we got started on Ito's quest, and we also got started on the second part of Through the Mist.
There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead. Could that be him? Is that Arataki Ito?
He got struck by lightning, didn't even phase him.
He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us. It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
What makes this even more dangerous is that there's lightning flashing around all over the place. And there it is.
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
So the beans did work.
Need a moment? Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
You can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive.
Oh, I get it. So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
You can tell it on their expressions. They are not amused.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
And besides, you're the one behind the robbery and the missing people, aren't you?
Yep, that's right. Me. All by myself. Nobody else.
He sounds so confident in himself, too.
As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Not when their families will pay good Mora to see them again. Easy pickings. And the extra Mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
You know something? At least he's honest.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
Show some backbone, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Ito!
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me.
Trying to save face, huh?
It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
I had no idea you were so caring towards others.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
What should we do? There is the kid to consider. consider?
This is a very tough situation. Let me give it some thought. Either way, you won't escape.
Oh, it's on! I like your style. Alright, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else.
Yeah, those beetles are kind of hard to find. They only show up in certain areas, and you can only get one at a time. They're pretty sparsely spread out.
Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening, but don't worry. Lyra's storm and fire defenses are second to none.
I'm so glad to say that I've never been struck by lightning myself, but I have seen the results of people who have been struck by lightning, and it ain't pretty.
Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
I watched people playing that when I was a kid.
Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that.
Again, translation issues.
I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body.
Is that really how it works?
But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. You have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me see. Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
Right in.
Lightning storm!
Just our luck. Well, hopefully that'll scare all the weak beetles away and leave the tough ones for us. No, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's... Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto. Now that's what I'm talking about.
I went a little too fast, I'm sorry.
Oh, what the... Aw, no, not lavender melons. Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else.
Yeah, this guy's a drill bit short of a tool set. The only real issue with Oni Kabuto is that they're kind of hard to spot. this might take a little bit.
This is the one. This is the one. See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Onikabuto.
Seems a bit different from the others.
Yeah, it's on the smaller side. But, size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
But you said earlier that size matters.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes.
Sure, but it doesn't seem to be very energetic either.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover?
Oh, we've been saying that since day one.
Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent.
I was hoping we'd catch a much larger beetle.
Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Onikabuto was spawned to be a champion.
Hey, whoa, wait a second. Where's Paimon?
Right here! Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one! What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter! It matches everything you said about a good fighter, Beetle! Bet the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope, this is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not as good as me, but still.
I see why people like this bonehead.
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure.
This'll finally be the one. You've never won before.
Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way.
This is very true.
So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's, coincidence.
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. let's not do anything rash here, you know?
Didn't you say that younger beetles are fearless?
I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind. Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would.
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Don't worry. I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, Stripey Ghost!
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
That's right! Finish it!
They're really getting into this, huh?
Invisible Ninja!
Looks like I win again.
Dang it! Oh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Seems though Guramio wasn't kidding.
Stripey Ghost is invincible. Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! Alright, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
That name caught on quick.
Whoa, that one looks ultra strong. But it's still no match for you, Stripey. All right, little guy, use your Super Paimon Tornado!
That's a real thing now?
No, I can't believe it. I lost. Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
Boy, did that one put up a fight! Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost! I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
See? Paimon's got real talent. Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too.
Why don't we let Daisuke keep Crimson Cyclone?
Oh, right. Yeah. Now that the beetle fighting's over and all. This is for you, Daisuke. Huh? For me? You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing. You're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito. Huh?
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before.
Smart kid.
Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Alright, let's try to stay calm. So, what's the story here?
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny. Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it. I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here. I'm the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
Well, maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that one already.
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things a whole lot easier.
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
So why did the Blue Oni choose to exile themselves?
Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
Huh? What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves.
That's a fair trade.
Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride.
I see.
After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist. But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine. Still, it would be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it.
Because the Blue Oni also value their own pride?
Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period. My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
So you're trying to buy more time?
That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows your story, right?
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
Why didn't you just tell us in the first place?
I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else. There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got. But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the Blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
Alright, I'll help you.
Yep, Paimon too.
The real culprits must be brought to justice.
Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So, you... yeah, all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it. I was thinking right from the start, these two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. Yeah, we are gonna get along just great.
There he goes again.
Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so, be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned adventurers.
And capable fighters.
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
And that's the next part of that quest done. Heading back to the Mist quest for a little bit. Kinda said that we have to prove. Or, I completely missed what that said. I'll put a screenshot up of. I'll put a screenshot here. And just like that, the fog clears out. Ah. It's you, Traveler. And Paimon, too. You went missing earlier. I thought you ended up like all the others. Others, you say? That's right. I met other Outlanders before as well, but they all went missing, and then they never came back. There was a man in green, and another guy who called himself a detective. I wonder what's happened to all of them. Huh. Those people sure sound like Rald and Ryuji, don't they? Don't worry, bud. They're both fine. We met them both just a while back. That's good. I was afraid that they'd gotten lost in the fog or gotten eaten by those monsters that look like dogs. Riptowns. Nah, that won't happen. They got the skills, you know? Well, sorta. Still, we did encounter a whole lot of weird stuff after splitting up with Yuru. We don't know where the Maushiro we found's gone either. The Maushiro? You should still have it on you, I think. I can feel its power on you. What? I once heard Grandpa Mata say, when darkness blanketed the world, the Thunderbird dispersed a mysterious fog to defend Sarumi Island. But the people... Yeah, I'll probably slow this down, or you can pause it to read it. So the Thunderbird's feathers were the original Maushiro. That's right. I can feel that same sort of power from you, I guess. Huh, speaking of feathers, Paimon's reminded of something. The commission to Seirai Island. Oh, that's right, that did happen. Huh? Looks like something shining. Whoa! That's pretty amazing. Yep. These feathers are the best kind of Maushiro around. That said, Paimon doesn't think this is what Miss Sumina's looking for. Man-made Maushiro do not have this kind of power. But since this is the original form of such Maushiro, it should have some special abilities. Perhaps it can even see the spirits of the dead. That's kind of hard to believe. Well, Paimon says that, but he's done all kinds of weird stuff many times before anyway. I'm pretty sure Hu-Tao would eat this up. Let's try using it. Come with me. Try using that feather of yours over here. But first...
Didn't see that coming.
Oh my god! Get off me! Oh, Jesus.
Let's dance.
You know what? Screw you. I'm gonna un-Genshin your impact. Think you can mess with the likes of me? I'm just gonna take this.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Now, back to what I was doing before I was so rudely interrupted. Ah, there you are. Paimon's getting nervous. It's like that time with Dusky Ming. Dusky Ming wasn't a bad girl. You're right. Paimon's sorry, Dusky Ming. Ah, it's Big Brother Kana. I wonder how he's doing now. Eh? Kama? Well, poop, I've been reading that wrong. My bad. I'll bury this here. This is where we met each other after all. I'll leave the Maushiro that I couldn't pass to you then over here. If I wish to bid this, whatever this place is, farewell, I can't bring anything with me. That's what you told me before you left. So he's left Sarumi Island already. I hope he's doing alright. Well, today's the day of the ceremony, so we shouldn't dwell on unhappy things. I've made an agreement with Kapatsir that I'll go see her soon. Everyone's going to help me get ready too, so I've got to go. Is it pronounced Kapatsir? Is that right? Someone in the comments correct me if I'm wrong. Thanks for helping me out with the purchase. Purchase. When did I become Romanian? With your help, the ceremony is sure to go great this time. Of course! If you don't mind, could you help me look for Grandpa Mata at the ceremonial site? Even though our perch problem has been solved, there are other things we need help with. The ceremony is a very important event after all. Lots of preparation need to be done first. Is that so? The last time we went to make an offering at the perch, he was gone. Gone? No, this is such an important ceremony. There's no way he'd leave it half done. I mean... it's nothing. In any case, please help me out. What do you think, Traveler? I'm cool with it. Thanks. You too. Well then, let's meet again later. So we're just gonna desecrate a burial site, is that it? This is the Maushiro. Does that mean that the commission's complete? Probably. Anyway, since we gave Rue our word, let's head over to the ceremonial site and have a look. No take backsies with kids, remember? Paimon doesn't want to become a lousy adult. You count as an adult? Oh man, just throwing shade. Well, compared to being a kid, Paimon sure is closer to being an adult. I mean, Dusky Ming's a kid, but she's pretty old, you know. Counting's hard. Let's just skip the details, shall we? Well, since we gave Rue our word, let's head over to that site.
A few minutes later.
Here we are once again. I hope that... No, the Great Thunderbird will surely be pleased with the ceremony this time. After all, this is the only child that she has shown favor to in all these years. Eminent Priest. Rue has yet to arrive. This is the final day. Let him wander for a little while longer. But the Great Thunderbird has already returned to Mount Kana. Is that so? Then truly our time is limited. Is there anything we can help with? Rue's our friend. Well then, Wakukao, Oina, Aotake. Please look for him in these places. I believe that you might find him there. Leave it to us. We'll find Rue for sure. Wakukao Shoal, Oina Beach, and Aotake Plains. Forgive my forwardness, but I do not think these are places where a child should go. That is true, but these are his favorite spots. Now, it was at Aotake Plains that Rue encountered the Great Thunderbird, wasn't it? I butchered it so badly there. Yes, when we were together, he would often talk about the times he went fishing with Ippei by the shore at Wakukao, and how he would pick seashells at Ueno with Sayo and the Kama family's boy. Sayo, that loudmouth. She always talks about the world outside the Sea of Fog. We should have left her outside the fog with nothing but 3 days' rations, just like our forebears used to do. If we had, Kama wouldn't have ended up like that either. This is all past tense now. There's nothing more to be said. I must continue making preparations for the Thunderbird's descent. I leave the rest to you. As you wish. That's just weird. And the priests on the drawings up there don't look like Grandpa Mata or the others at all. Yeah, it's super weird. Hey there! I've got a guess. They're not paying us any mind at all. Paimon's gonna get mad. You might as well listen in. It's time for Big Brother Keto's wild guesses. Alright, what you got this time? These murals depict the time before the Sea of Fog. A long time ago, there was no fog over the world, so everyone could see what was up there. Up there, they could see these round and pointy-shaped things, and these mountain-like things. That's why these ancient murals look the way they do. That's some imagination you got there, Keto. But not a word of this to Grandpa Mata or Granny Una. We'll be in for an earful otherwise. Yep, I know. Round and pointy-shaped things. Are they talking about the moon and stars depicted here on the mural? The fog's so thick here, it's no wonder they couldn't see them. So the children of Sarumi Island thought this way, huh? Paimon wonders what else they believed. Maybe I just wish that all will go well with him. It's been so long since I've seen him. Who knows? Now that I think about it, I pity him. Sayo left him behind and left the Sea of Fog, I'm afraid. Doesn't seem like we can be of any help here. Looks like we've got to go look for Rue again, huh? According to what they said earlier, Rue could be at Wakakao Shao, Oina Beach, or the Aotake Plains. Why are all these names so annoying to remember? The location closest to us is... seems like it should be Wakakao Shoal, right? Well then, guess that's where we're starting. Paimon feels cheated though. Rue asked us to come here, and now the people here want us to look for him. Maybe we can better understand the island this way. Well, if you say so, traveler. Let's do it. We've got the Maushiro already anyway. As long as it doesn't disappear for no reason again. And I think that is going to do it for this video. I know it's probably a little bit shorter than the last episode. Oh, look at this. Look at all these goodies. Goody, 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 goody. But that's gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, click that like button down below. If you want to see more stuff in the future, click the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you would like to get notified for when a video goes live on my channel, be sure to click the bell icon, and last but not least, don't forget to share this video with a friend. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Stay lovely, my friends.
How brilliant!
Bet you wish you could do that, huh?